Hello and welcome back to Vixen Purple's Crochet and More. I am your host, Cheryl. Hello from Colorado Springs, Colorado. At the time of this video, it is May 25th of 2024. I remembered it this time. Isn't that great? Anyhow, hello from Colorado Springs, Colorado, where I reside. Today I have a 35-gallon tote. It's big, it's heavy, and it's full of cakes. You can see how big this lid is because this is a huge lid. You'll be hearing life noises because hubby is home. He's in the other room playing his music, and hopefully you can't hear it. And I have fur babies, feline and canine, running around here, so they may pop in, say hi, or they may do something. Serenade, talk, or play. They do whatever they want to do half the time. So anyhow, this thing is pretty full of all kinds of yarn. If I have the labels, they will be inside the labels because these are caked yarns. I'm going to do my best to try to remember where I got this, but I think all of this is from the thrift stores because I would get cakes or balls of yarn, for example, like this in a bag. So what I would do is cake them up and put them in the tote, and some of this stuff I don't remember having. So we're going to be going through this. A lot of this stuff I want to say is going to probably be mostly acrylic, but I am not 100% sure. If there is labels, there's going to be from the ball bands, and I will try to read the ball bands if I can with the information on it. So with no further ado, let's see what I've got in this tote. So right here I have a cake of, looks like it's going to be Red Heart Super Saver yarn. This is a 3.5 ounces of yarn, and I believe this is the buff. Now I do have a tote down here that I'm going to be kind of tossing these into. So this is stuff that I would get that would get partially used skeins, or maybe 6 ounces in the cake, or the cake. Hello, Cheryl. The skein is really what we call leaking or floppy, or however you want to call it. It just needs to be caked up. So that's what I would do. So anyhow, I believe this is buff, Red Heart Super Saver. And like I said, that was 3.5 ounces. And what I will do is, if I know the brand of the yarn, I will try to write on a piece of paper and put it with the yarn, with the ounces. Now this here, it feels kind of cottony, but I'm not 100% sure. It is a brown and gold, or not brown, a buffy color and brown, but anyhow, this is what it looks like. Sorry, Holly is kind of pushing you guys around because Holly's not behaving herself. Holly, go lay down. Holly, go lay down. Good girl. Go. So anyhow, this does not have a ball band in this cake, so I have no idea what it is. I have it. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet. It's just going to be right there for right now. In here, I have what appears to maybe be a white Caron Dazzling, or it could be an older skein of a sail yarn. I don't know what brand, but I have a ball of white, and you might be able to see some of the halo, like right in there. So there's some halo to it, but it's white. It's pretty. So that's in there. I do have my glasses close by. In here, it looks like I have a band yarn cake with a ball band. So let me put my glasses on and show you. So there's the yarn, and with this, it has a ball band. This is what I'm talking about, putting the ball band, and so that's what it would look like. So this is called Soft White, no, White Frost. And this would be a 162 yards, 146 meters, 70 grams, and 2.5 ounces. So this it says it's a 70% acrylic, 20% wool, and 10% polyamide. And that's what I have. So I don't know if this is an exact amount of yarn. I'll have to go weigh it and see to make sure it does meet the 2.5 ounces that it's claiming to be. So, but that's what I have in here. Also, I have in here some chunkier yarn. It's really soft. Let's see if I can pull some of it out. There we go. And it kind of feels like like a Burnett blanket yarn, but it's not. It's a little bit more fancier, but that's what's in this one. I don't know how many ounces. It could be about 3 ounces or less, but that's what I have in this one. In here is a dark blue or navy in a cake, and it's 100. It feels like acrylic. Not sure if it's a Super Saver or not. It looks like I have some yellow baby yarn, and it's a 3-weight. You can see how thin it is. So, and like I said, this is stuff that I get at the thrift store, where I get like two or three things in a bag and pay like $1 and change. This here is got 3 yarns held together. Let's see if I can pull it out and show you guys where I can find it. There we go. So this is 3 yarns held together. I am not going to take this and cake it all up because individually, because this would be a nightmare to try to cake up. But anyhow, it's got pinks, blues, and yellows mixed together. This I could probably make a lovey or something with it. Or even a hat with those 3 colors in there. So, and those appear to be maybe a sport weight or a DK weight, but I would say leaning towards the sport weight instead. And like I said, this could be older yarn. Also, I have in here is an older, looks like it's brown. It could be Red Heart Super Saver in the coffee color in there. This here is Red Heart Super Saver in Mexicana. This could have been a 7-ounce ball, but this weighed out to be 4.1 ounces, which you can see right there. And this is what I'm talking about, my own homemade labels. So there's Mexicana. This one, I believe, is Red Heart Super Saver. I don't know the full skein of it. Sorry, I have noises outside and it distracted me. Oh, that's because my son's home. This is Earth and Sky, I believe, from Red Heart Super Saver. I don't know how many ounces this is. Hold on just a second, please. Okay, guys, sorry about that. This is Chayton, my son. He is Holly's daddy. So, and he wanted to pop in and say hi because he just got home off of work. And of course, you could see Rascal right there, who's being a little bit of a pain and living up to his name. So I'm going to put you on hold for just a minute. So hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that interruption, guys. That was my son, Chayton. He is my oldest boy. And I have 3 kids. My daughter is the oldest. He's my middle child. And then my youngest is Brenton, who is the one that has intellectual disabilities, which is borderlines on autism and stuff. So anyhow, he just wanted to pop in and say hi. So also what I have in here is, it looks like I have some Red Heart Super Saver in the pink camel. I didn't weigh this, so I don't know how much it weighs, but it feels more like about 3, maybe 4 ounces. Okay, I also have a blue. There you go, but it's kind of a grayish blue. in there. This feels like it's about 3.5, 4 ounces. And it's 100% acrylic. That I can feel. Okay, I have an older yarn here. And let's see. This one says it's 2.9 ounces with no name. So this could be an older sale yarn, or who knows, Windtuck yarn, one of the two. So in here I also have Red Heart Soft, 4.6 ounces in a green color. At least that's what my label said. In here I'm not sure, but it's kind of like this could be a Hobby Lobby yarn. It just don't have the ball band. But that's what it looks like. And this is the color. It's got subtle pinks, blues, and yellows in there. So this could very well be a full skein. I don't know. But like I said, I get this stuff from the thrift store, and it's usually without the ball band. So there's that in there. I have an older yarn. I'm not, oh, there's a label in here. Let's see. What do I got here? Oh, okay. So this says it's Woolstock worsted, and it's Blue Skies fibers, and that's what it looks like. And this is the yarn. Let's see what's on here. It's called Thermal Springs, and it doesn't say the yardage. Let me see here. And it says it's 100%. Oh, here it is. It's 50 grams. So this is 50 grams. It says fine Highland wool. And it says it's 123 yards. It's a good possibility. And I would definitely say maybe this is a worsted weight yarn. Right there, you see. So yeah, there's some wool in there. I'm telling you guys that you never know what you find at the thrift store sometimes. I know, I hear a lot of folks say, you're so lucky, you got such a good selection. You guys could be right. I'm just in a bigger city where we have multiple thrift stores and multiple yarn buyers as well. And a lot of this stuff has probably come from the local LYSs. So I don't know, because I find this stuff at the thrift store. So anyhow, but that's what I had in there. I also have a very green, most likely Red Heart Emerald Super Saver. And this probably is about 4 ounces. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I have this here. There's no label. It's got bumpy yarn. Here, I'll show it to you. This could be a high-end wool or yarn too, but it's a dark navy blue. It's got some nice texture to it. But like I said, I don't know because I don't have the label. So, all right, what else do I have in here? Oh, it looks like I might have a, what would we call this? Some Jiffy yarn, maybe. It's got some halo to it. Kind of looks like Jiffy, but I could be wrong. But I have a good size ball here, or cake. In here I have some more baby yarn in the yellow. It's probably about a 4-ounce cake. That one. This says it's mystery yarn and it's 2.1 ounces, but it's a darker, I want to say a gray greenish, but it looks olive here, but it's not. It's a little bit darker. So there's that, like in that. This could very well be Lion Brand's. I know what it is. I have plenty of its yarn because I've gotten several. One of their brands that has 100% acrylic in the worsted weight. It's not Hometown. Oh well, I'll think of it later. But there's no label in it, but it's really soft and it feels nice. So there's that one. Also, I have a more of a burnt orange and an older yarn. And here comes Rascal being a butthead. So there's that one. This one is Red Heart Bright Red, and it's 2.2 ounces in that. This is a variegated, I don't know what, and I'm pretty sure this is Red Heart, but it's the green tones. It's probably a very discontinued yarn and stuff. So there's that one. In here, from the size of this, I would have to say that this might have been a Karen 1-pounder at one time because the ball is huge. And it's like a dusty rose or a pinkish, darkish pink color. So there's that one. Also, some more of that darker blue. That's an older blue yarn. Okay, this is the penguin yarn, and this is it says France plus 50 wool and 50 acrylic, and according to this I have 10.2 ounces. This may have come from one of my, whoops, that's not supposed to be in there, it's a scrap. This may have come from one of those totes that I got from an older yarn haul from Facebook Marketplace, and then I caked it up and just didn't realize I put it in there. So I need to probably do something with that one. In here is also probably Red Heart Super Saver, maybe in a claret colorway. It's kind of a reddish purplish color. So there's that one. And here's a small ball of a burnt orange or rust color, probably Red Heart Super Saver. This looks like it might be Caron Simply Soft. Kind of feels like it is. Okay, so this I probably should know is Red Heart Super Saver in probably in the spring green. So I have a cake of that in here. And then I have some of this I call fancy yarn. And that's what it looks like. There's a cake. I don't know what it is. But like I said, this is stuff I get from the thrift stores all the time. Okay, what else do I got in here? This feels like Caron Simply Soft in the black. That. I have some more of that red color, probably Red Heart Super Saver in the claret. And it doesn't say, oh yes it does. How many ounces? 3.5 ounces is what this is. So there's that one. And then I have an off-white or Aran. And this is 5.2 ounces in this one. I have a gray-green color. It looks green in my camera, but it's not, definitely got more of a blue tinge to it. This is probably about a 4 or 5 ounce ball. And it feels like Red Heart's Super Saver yarn. This here I know is probably either going to be the Jiffy yarn, or this is my gosh, I can't think of the name. Dazzle Air. It's an older brand. Just couldn't think of the name for a minute. That's sad. So here I have a, looks like a half skein, but let me pull this out. Usually I'll put the ounces on it. So this is 2.7 ounces, and this is Dazzle. And see if I can pull this off without damaging. Let's do it this way. Let's snip the tape without snipping the yarn. And that way I can show you guys. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can pop this off without damaging the yarn. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about, the Dazzle Air, and it's fluffy. So this is called Orange Ice, and this is what I'm talking about with the label. So that's the label, and there is the name, Orange Ice. So this was a, where are ounces? Where are you ounces? Okay, I'm not seeing the ounces on here, but usually they go by the ounces. Well, it doesn't say. Oh, there, Cheryl, you got it blocked off. Okay, so this was approximately a 6-ounce ball, and this is what was left of it. So I put it in with the ounces on it and the name, and put it around the yarn, and that's what I did. That's what I always do. So let me grab some tape here real quick and kind of tape it up a bit. All right, so I won't lose the ball band. Okay, this is an older blue. It's probably going to be the Windtuck yarn, because it feels very much older. So this I know is a Red Heart Super Saver stripes yarn, or something to that effect. I forgot what color this is, but I have a lot of it. I also have some more of the Red Hearts Super Saver in the brown. That's probably about 4 ounces or 3 ounces. And this is kind of a claret or a wine color. It looks brown in here, but it's not. This here could be the Red Heart Hoga yarn. The Hyeege. I can't even spell. The Hoogie yarn. So I think that's what this is. But it's a brown color. Okay, this here is probably going to be the sparkle yarn from Lion Brands, maybe the baby sparkle. And I have a cake of that in here. I also have looks like a Tweety and a brown. I don't know if you can see the tweeds in there, but it's a brown color. This is probably Red Heart Super Saver, judging by the guess. And then this kind of feels like cotton. Probably is cotton, but I have like a green, and definitely feels like cotton. I should pull that out and put it with cottons. Use that for something else. This is a, looks like a bulky weight, but let me pull out the label. But anyhow, this is what the yarn looks like. And this is, oh, okay. So it looks like Mary Maxim's Bolero. It's a chunky weight. And it says it's 70% Orlon acrylic and 30% wool. So there is the label. If I can get it to flatten out. There's the label. It doesn't look like it shows anything about yardage or ounces on here that I could see. It says it's a 50-gram ball. So that's what I have for this. And this is the color called, what are you called? Tincture? Tincture? Teinture is what it says on here. I don't know if you can see that right there. I want to stay focused if I can. So that's in here. So that will probably become something. What? I don't know. Okay, so I have probably some Red Heart Sparkle, because I don't know if you can see the sparkling, but it's white. It's sparkling. I have some more of that yarn that looks like Dazzle in the white, and it's got a halo to it, if you can see that. Here's some more in the white. I have some black yarn. It's probably most likely going to be Red Heart. I have some chunky yarn in here that doesn't have a label with it. And in the brown. This looks like it might be Caron Simply Soft in the blue. Feels like it's very shiny. Looks like I have it in a red. I can't think of the name. It looks rusty in here, but it's a red for sure. Like a claret color. Looks like I have a ball of Red Heart Aran in here. Some more green Red Heart. Looks like I have a ball. I don't know what this is. Well, anyhow, it looks like that, and it's multicolored. So this could be anything. This could probably be even Caron Woolies or something to that effect. But there's enough in here for a project for sure. It's really nice. I have a big ball of Red Heart Pink, probably petal pink. I have some interesting like ribbon yarn. Let me show you. It's a two-tone. I can get a good piece. There we go. So this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like on one side. And that's what the other side looks like. So there's that. I have no ball band in that. This looks like this might be a teal in the Red Heart Super Saver. This here is going to be Woolies Lion Brands. And this is the color Mushroom. It says it's 2 balls of 394 yards. I don't know how many ounces on that is, but we'll see. But there's that. That's very soft. I have some more in a soft color, like no ball band, but that's a green color. It kind of feels like the Woolies yarn. I have a big ball, which probably is Red Heart Soft, light green, and this is 8 ounces. And that one, let's see, I have like a mustardy older brand yarn that kind of looks green, but it's not. So there's that one. And then I have some more of that interesting yarn. That's the bumpies, but it looks black. So there. I'm not sure what that is. It's a big ball, see? Okay. I have what might be some Burnett baby yarn or satin, baby satin in a yellow. Let's put this back in here because I'm going to have to turn the thing around. So I have some older in the coral color, probably red Dazzle. This kind of feels like the woolies, but I'm not sure. It's a red color. In that, I'm going to turn this around because one side's already done. This is a Red Heart Super Saver in the blue, or what color is that? Anyhow, I'll remember it later, but it's a real pretty blue. I like that blue. And then I have some probably woolies in the tweedy kind of yarn. I have a ball of a brown, probably Red Heart Super Saver. And I have this one. It's a 3-weight, not a 3-weight, probably a fingering or a 2-weight, but in a brown. I have some more in the blue that feels like the woolies. Some more of that red color. Well, hey, look. That almost matches. I'll have to think of something on that one. Okay, it looks like I have some more of the Red Heart Aran color. This is Mainstays Basic. And let's see, this is called Soft Gray Heather. It's supposed to be 7 ounces, 397 yards. So this was probably I bought at the thrift store, and it was a floppy skein, so I put it in a cake. So there's that one. I also have, this is Caron Simply Soft in their orange. I think they call it Sunset or something to that effect. It's really pretty. And then I have some more of the buff in the Red Heart Super Saver. I have some more of the bright red in Red Heart. And then I have some yellow, and this might be Caron Simply Soft, and I might have put 2 balls together on that yarn. And then I have this here. It's really kind of a unique yarn. Let me see if I can pull it out so I can show you. That's what it looks like. There's the cake. So I'm not sure what this is, but it's interesting. That would make a good hat on that. Okay. Let's see what else I got in here. I got some more of the claret color of Red Heart Super Saver. Okay, in here, I'm not exactly sure what this is, but I think it's wool because it looks like it is. And that's a good size. There's no label in here, but that's what it looks like. It's probably about 5 ounces or 8 ounces, one of the two. I wonder what to make with that. That's pretty cool. Let's see, I have some more. What is this? It's just a mystery wool. No name on this. It's 1.6 ounces in that cake. Okay, I have this interesting yarn. Don't know what it is, but it's got a halo on it. It could be a Woolies Thick and Quick, or it could be what is that? It's a yarn. It's by Lion Brand. So anyhow, there's that. I have this interesting blue in here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it. I have a minty green. Okay, I have a dark blue or navy, probably Red Heart Super Saver. Now this could be Christmas yarn by Red Heart. So this might be the mistletoe. This is a 7.3 ounce cake that I have. So this is probably mistletoe. I have, I believe this is macaw in the Red Heart Super Saver. I have 2 balls of that. So I have enough for another project in here too. So there's 2 balls. I have some more interesting yarn. This one is also really interesting. It's nice. It's got fleck in it. Let's see if we can pull it out. There it is. And that's what it looks like. It might be, it could be wool. I don't know. I'm getting towards the end of the bottom of my cake. So there's a big Red Heart Super Saver in the coffee color. Another cake of black yarn. I have some more Woolies yarn, and this is 20% acrylic and 80%, sorry, 20% wool, 80% acrylic, and it's supposed to be 197 yards. So there's one of that. I have a real pretty bright purple in this cake. Shoot that one. There's some green in here. This is going to be a Red Heart right here. Here's the label. It's definitely an older brand. And this is called Dark Sage. It was a 8 ounce ball, but here's the label right there. There's the name, and this is the color. So, like I said, when I have the labels, I try to keep them all together so we can see what's going on in here. Okay, just a few more to go. I have some more red in here. Looks like I have Red Heart Pumpkin in a cake. Then I have a mauve, probably Red Heart. Oh my gosh. And this is a gray color. And this is supposed to be Red Heart yarn and probably in the coffee color. And it's supposed to be 2.4 ounces. So that's what I have there. And I think this is it. So last but not least is a big Red Heart white. This is 7.8 ounces, and that is it for this tote. It was big, full of cakes, lots of cakes. So anyhow, let me know what you guys think of this. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. If you see something in there, let me know. If you know what it is, that would be a big help to me, and go from there. Oops, I'm sorry, I bumped you. But anyhow, guys, I'm going to call it for the day, and I will see you guys on the next video. Those of you that are in the storm areas that I've been seeing on YouTube and everything else like that with the tornadoes, please stay safe, be careful, follow what the weather people are saying, and just stay safe. And my hearts are out with you. My prayers are with you guys. You guys, it's heartbreaking to even see or even hear of these storms. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to say goodnight, and I will see you guys on the next video. Big hugs from me to you. I appreciate it. Oh, and by the way, if you don't mind, hit that like button, leave a comment, or if you like what I'm showing you, please hit that subscribe button. I am trying to reach a thousand um, subscribers so that hopefully my videos can get monetized and start making a little bit more money than I'm making now. Anyhow, all right, guys, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.